Hello everybody, and well, I am still working on the game, don't worry about that. It's just, December was not my best month. I think I just kinda hit a stone wall, just kinda didn't really want to do too much. That plus a lot happened. So yeah, this video is kind of like, hey, what's up with this month? I might post something, I might not, because not too much was really done. I'll run over what I did add or work on, because well, I really enjoy working on this. Like I said, this month was not my month. So I might post something. It'll just might be a tiny little update, which is what I'm gonna cover here, or I might put it with the other one, but it feels too small. Then again, life is quite a nasty thing that it is. So, what happened? Well, unfortunately, depression. Now, some would be like, "Oh, depression. That shouldn't hold you back." Unfortunately, I have crippling depression. That probably sounded terrible with my $5 Wish headset, but nah. For some reason, I was just really demotivated. I didn't really know what to really do or what to work on. So I decided to try to take the month off, see if I could kind of get myself back in order. I did work on a couple things which I'm about to cover, but that wasn't all. I went and got the COVID booster for Omicron, and man, I felt terrible. Well, not terrible from the shot actually. Actually, what really knocked me out was the fact that for some reason I got a freaking eye infection. Yeah, go figure. My luck is bloody stellar when it comes to that. So I couldn't really use my eyes for a couple days, and then I had to get them adjusted, and they're still like irritated or something. Thinking it's something else, another unfortunate health issue that I can't really tackle because I am unable to. But I'm gonna make do with what I can. I can still see, I can still kind of work on things, and I am gradually pulling myself out of the mope hole. So yeah, pretty much I've had a terrible month, very quiet, very lonely Christmas, New Year's, and I just slept through it. Oh my god, what happened? So yeah, not too eventful, not exactly all that cheery, but I am thankful and going to be working on the game more this year, and hopefully word of mouth spreads. For those that are supporting me in one form or another, I greatly appreciate it. You know that even if I disappear, I still appreciate it no matter what. But yeah, I kind of got to get myself out there more. I am too isolated. I'm too used to isolation, which is another problem I have. It's like I don't really want to talk to people, but I kind of got to in order to do such things. So yeah, I guess I'm a very unhealthy introvert. That's the thing. Well, I guess we're gonna have some spoilers, even though it's a little late for a Christmas gift or anything. Well, I was working on homing projectiles, cause well, we need homing. However, they are not perfect. Yep. So yeah, as you saw, it's the homing variant of the Thunder Blast ability. Little Scout and unfortunately, they don't lock on to anything for a second. There's like 1 second delay. Oh yeah, we got a homing projectile, or at least experimental version of it. It will have to be improved, and I do have some wild ideas to work with it. Another little ability named Pending, but I like it. Uh-oh, a little lag. Okay. But yeah, that was another ability, and it was kind of experiment to see if I could make something that could be kind of like resembling a flamethrower or something of the sort. And I was thinking of how some older games like Diablo 2, for such weapons there would be like segments. So yeah, I was kind of thinking of that. Although it's a bit upscaled. It's an upscaled ability. There's also a starting point that is also a reference to a place that I once lived at, or was at. So yeah, this is the origin house. For some reason, going in gives me, or towards it gives me anxiety. Legitimately, I actually built this on a whim. Weird to say, but I had like a vision. Oh, I really don't like looking into there. Okay, actually. Oh no, did I build a cursed building in my game? God, I hope not. Although, that would be cool. No, it's actually a genuine reaction. I actually didn't want to be in there. I was like, I don't want to be in there. Kind of felt like the home back. Then, oh, okay, I gotta fix that. I'll probably fix that before I ship this out. But, oh yeah, I had to shuffle around the inventory a bit. New food items, although I'm missing, one of the blueberries, but yeah. There's new food items. Oh yes, let's go over the harvestables. By the way, I apologize for all the airheadedness. Like I said, it was a rough month, very quiet. Okay, we're gonna show off the basic lumber axe. Hopefully I'll be able to make it so that it's a retreat. But if you have the lumber axe equipped, and if you were to kind of charge at it while you swing, you'll deal some damage. This is going to have to be improved because I want to figure out how you can simply stand here, but for some reason it does not want to detect. So there's an ongoing search. And that's another little bug. For some reason it does multiple ticks, and we are being followed. Kindly stay away. But yeah, what you saw, I essentially just chopped down the tree. And yes, you do get resources, which are pretty basic in their mixed icons, but they are kind of in here placeholder icons. You could get logs, which you can make into planks, or you might be able to find planks, which can be made into sticks. Yeah, that was heavily inspired. But you could also get some plant fiber and leaves, which will have their own purposes in the future. Maybe as like a rushed bandage. And spoiler, the big boulders you could actually mine. Now, I also want to give durability to these, and probably most items, but you'll be able to make easy repair kits for a good portion of them. Also, I want to make it so that you could maybe build contraptions, maybe turrets, that you could place and like hold a point while you like harvest resources and materials like that. The stone nodes definitely have a good portion of resources that pop out of them. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of figure out how to fix that. For some reason, there's a haunted cabbage, but if you break one of the stones, you'll most likely get a stone or two, some small, some gravel, and there's a chance to get assorted metals. Copper, silver, and gold are primarily the currency metals, or the metals that you probably sell for a good price. Whereas the iron, the titanium, tungsten, or I haven't got it yet. These are more for like the tools, armors, and things, and repair kits for the armors like what we already have. Although some things like lighter armors might require maybe special alternative resources. I'm gonna have to add leather at some point. Yeah, there's going to be leather, cloth. There's a lot to be added. Oh yes, another thing that I want to really try to get my hands on is character creation and maybe a better system at some point. Cause hopefully, oh jeez, there's still some bugs, which is unfortunate. But I want to get character creation in so that I can start working on like armor rendering, because I want the Sark armor to be wearable and showing, but the character that we have, I'm pretty sure is going to have to be more or less completely redone with the skeleton models and such, so I really don't want too much work wasted, since this character, the starting character, is most likely going to be removed. I mean, might leave them, or anyone that might want to, I don't know, go for this route, but he wouldn't really be updated. Okay, I think it's funny that does that. I might actually keep that. People might not like it when their stuff flies around, but don't worry, there's plenty of everything. The farm spawners, I most likely will replace them with similar items such as these, such as the stone and trees, because yeah, spawners are good and all, but I feel you most likely have, well, right now they spawn on a timer that's kind of randomized. You have to keep them from like over spawning and causing too much lag. Then again, my potato PC can't really handle too much. So yeah, there will be like a couple static versions of each item that'll be poking out of the ground. And if you have the scythe, hopefully I can demonstrate it with this. Oh, there we go. It's a little tricky because the hitbox does not like to accept the tool. But yeah, a new harvesting tool. There will be multiple harvest tools. Also, there will be upgraded variants with the ores. However, right now, I think the only difference they would really pose would be damage to harvest actors. Big baby. Oh, there's gotta go. So yeah, pretty much you can kind of harvest resources. There's not too much that you can really craft with anything right now, but more will be added. I guess you can kind of say we got the base of kind of crafting components set up. So I guess you could farm them if you want. Oh wait, that's not completely true. Well, you are given a pick and a lumber axe, kind of just outside the building here. I may have picked them up, but yeah, you should find them by these skeletons. When durability is implemented, they'll most likely be pretty weak. Uh-oh, did I get stuck over? Because they'll be like worn out tools. But you should be able to get enough resources to craft some more, like uh, Harvest Scythe, although it doesn't have its own icon right now. This is pretty much the resources that you would have to go for. And I kind of wanted to base it off of realistic-ishness. But yeah, over time, figure it out. I'm hoping to be able to get more energy this coming month, because December was just really drained, and I'm pretty sure you guys could probably hear it in my voice. I'm tired, and it's been rough. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not gonna over exaggerate. Yeah, it's just been rough. But oh yeah, you could compress berries, cause if you just eat one berry at a time, you're not going to get that much hunger. But if you get enough berries, you can make bigger and bigger versions. So yeah, you could have a good portion. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to save up on the berries. Although I'm gonna have to find some blueberries. Also, food market people. Uh, they also have the berries and other food items. What else will I add? I don't really know, but I know I want to add a lot more. I actually need this. That way I kind of have a slot for everything. Okay, I bought them out of the foodstuffs. Actually, I think I'll keep those Reaper-looking guys for this kind of purgatory area, because I still not completely certain what I'm trying to go for with it. Going to be a very mixed place, but there's plenty of room, unless I keep making mega houses like that. Oh yeah, the extended entry, which I'm actually thinking of making into like the portal to like maybe the private king's area. Like the private hole, like this is a temple for the king and queen, and there would be like a portal here. A portal right there. Ideas. But I don't want to get too far off track, as I tend to do, and put a bunch of useless motivation. Pretty much, December's been rough. Kind of fell into a bit of a rut, but I want to get out of it because I would like to work on this. People are taking some notice, but some is better than none, and there's definitely a lot more that I want to add to it. Oh yeah, this guy. You could also talk to this new guy. I'll help you out with some lore for you. Because I want to build some sort of lore, but there's none right now. Alright, so I completed that. But yeah, pretty much you can talk to this guy, kind of lead you around a little bit. Uh-oh. How dare you? Uh-oh. Get away. Yeah, I think shadows will be the only real enemy that kind of floats around in this area. Because it's supposed to be like the neutral area. Or maybe even the hub. There are also some stories, or I guess campaigns, or recreated campaigns that I do want to add. Though those will take some time. Things such as weapons, characters, and such won't be done because I'm not very skilled yet with blenders. So making them in the detail that I've seen some artists recreated them. I would like to have that level of detail, but that would be pushing it because there was one of the Sparrow that had insane detail, and I really liked it. I guess we'll have to see what happens as time goes on. I mean, they could just be empty places to explore, maybe find some items before there will be enemies populating. Could do that, because once the enemies start populating, it would kind of be slaughtery, although that would require like the auto cast spell system, which I would like to put in, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, I probably let this video drag on far more than I should have, spaced out a lot more than I should have, but know that work is still being done on the game one way or another, even if it's just a little bit. I do apologize for the inconsistency, but unfortunately it's a terrible, rough hole I fell into. I'm trying to get out of it. Ah, thank you, mouse. I love when you disconnect all the time. But yeah, kind of stuck in a rough rut, but I hope to get myself out. Game's still being worked on. I'm trying to think of different ideas. I actually have a couple ideas popping around the head, but the main thing that I think I'm going to aim for is character creation. Because if I could get that, then I could probably work on animating, because I'll most likely have to have custom work done. But we'll see what happens. I'm gonna take a look at what the options are, and we'll see how things work. If it works out, freaking awesome, because I want to give people the ability to customize their character. I like in-depth customization. But we're going to see what happens, because I think there's one thing that I don't really like on it, but I might be able to change it, or I can think of a substitute option. I can think of a couple different ways, but I'm just gonna slip into yammering because, well, not exactly the straight one. Anyways, thank you all, any, for the great support. I greatly appreciate it, even if you just take a look. Makes it all worth it. And I hope people genuinely find this enjoyable. It's chaotic, it's random, it's messed up, probably horribly unbalanced, but it'll get there in time. Besides, once some adaptable enemies become a thing, which I really want them to be, it'll make things more difficult for everyone. Especially since the little shadow enemies, they are pretty rough, and there is quite possibly new enemy that I want to put in. However, he's going to need a little work. Um, but yeah, I guess that's kind of the update that's happening. I do apologize for not releasing a video. The last update, that's right about when I was just feeling the worst. And yeah, things are just not nice, which is making it difficult, but I'm doing the best I can, and apologies, it's not quite there. I'll get there one day. Anyways, thanks so much, and I hope you enjoy the game. See you around.